Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome to the bonus episode of the Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door on the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you guys didn't miss out during the last one, I did tell you guys that when we were battling out with the Shadow Queen, is that I will go and leave a poll and see what you guys want me to go and do if I ever have the time to go and battle out through the Pit of 100 Trials once again, and you guys wanted me to go ahead and do that, and that is what I came here to do. Let me just tell you guys that this was insanely crazy, but however, at least the good thing here is that when you start reaching off into, let's say, around like floor 70, somewhere around within there, all the way up to the end margin of the said area of the Pit of 100 Trials, if you are in a tough cookie where you're kind of like me and you've been like kind of wasting out like most of your items here and there, not to worry, because if you ever decide to think that you're going to be running low on crystal star points or flower points or anything of that type of nature, you will be able to gain a lot of experience points within this area, and that's why you guys get to see that right now currently within my Mario is that we are sitting all the way up at 65 HP with a little bit of some extra FP as well too on the side, and I think as well getting a little bit of some extra badge points. Now during my way is that there is a very special badge that you are able to go and pick up with, I think right around on floor 90, which is going to be a very important badge if you ever do have enough badge points to at least go and activate it, and that is known as the Lucky Day badge, and that is going to be a very helpful badge throughout this said fight, because what the badge actually does is that you can be able to dodge some crazy attacks that if any type of enemy decides to go for it, and just like that, we were able to go and dodge with our said way of what the Bonetail attack is going to be happening. Now, Bonetail, with what her attack is going to be happening is that she is going to be lighting up with a whole bunch of random type of moves that are going to be happening. So if you ever have that Feeling Fine badge with you, you want to make sure that you activate this for this whole entire type of battle so that you won't be able to get yourself like completely messed around from whatever type of attack that is going to be happening from her. She does have attacks where she can make you poison. She can have attacks where that can like basically make you completely dizzy or petrify, and you don't really want to be having to deal with all of that. Now the partners for this said fight is that you want to go and bring alongside you is that if you do want to get the tile log for it, you can be able to go and have Goombella, but the main other partners that we do want is having Vivian and also with Flurry. Now if you have Flurry all the way up to her ultimate moves, where she can actually be able to get both with Lip Lock and the Dodgy Fog, you are going to be immediately good for this whole entire battle. You don't really have that much amount of a problem within this set fight if you have Flurry with her two ultimate moves. So just make sure that you at least have it, because Dodgy Fog is going to be really nice for this set fight, and not only that, but having that Lip Lock move to be stealing a lot of HP from what Bonetail is going to be very nice for that. And look how well that we're being able to just dodge around with those set attacks. Now, mind you, we have a lot of badges right now where we could just be able to just dodge at any given point at time, since we have a lot of close call badges, and also as well we got a lot of pretty lucky badges. So because like the more badges that you add that are like the same type of badges, the better the badge will actually become. So just make sure that you get a whole bunch of badges like that, because if you ever been in the way of the Pit of the 100 Trials or been on your way of searching for all these other different badges, just try to make sure to keep on adding them as well as you can. And not only that, but with having Vivian and her nice, really good fire attack, where she could just have the fiery jinx and get lasted with the fire for such a long time, just keep that fire on Bonetail, because that is going to be like super helpful for what is going to be going on throughout this said fight. Because extra more damage is always pretty good for the just for like that last little bit of attacks there. And of course, you can't forget that with having the Power Lift badge, or not the Power Lift badge, but the Power Lift Crystal Star is going to be really nice for this fight as well too. Because the better the defense is and the better the attack is going to be, you're going to be having such a nice time around over here. Now at some point, Bonetail will try to go and try to heal herself up as we go along, but she only does that like maybe very rarely at some occasions. She doesn't do it like as much. But just be a little bit careful, because she will try to heal herself up, I think at least like 20 something odd amount of HP while we go through it here. And whoa, here we go. Unfortunately, I couldn't really go and dodge that, but we do have like a repel cape, and even though at some point when we go and switch into flurry, we'll be able to go and do a lot of dodgy fogs as well. And spin jump is going to be our friend for a little bit, because we're going to get ourselves with a lot of nice good attacks right there. And unfortunately, the water went and washed away the fire damage, which that's really annoying from those shy guys there. Don't know why they didn't need to do that out of all situations for it. But here we go. Now we want to put back on the fire, and we'll just let that kind of just leave that there for right now. Woof. Yeah, so this also does cause sleep as well too. Bonetail just has all the different elements out here. Sleep, dizzy, confusion, poison, everything. This is like one of the most craziest of all the different siblings of the different dragons, and I highly suggest that you make sure that you have a lot of items and a lot of HP for this fight, because this is going to be crazy. And also with the badges as well. So yeah, we only have one more other type of item with me, and throughout this whole entire battle, I only have just one other healing item, and that is basically my last Jelly Ultra. And I was really lucky that I was able to have this item alongside with me, because that was like my saving grace throughout this battle. Because if I didn't have any other type of healing items, I'm pretty certain that by this time we would have been screwed. But here we go, we're going to set up for another spin jump here. Now the good thing is that we do also have the charge badges activated. So we had that both for our partner and also with us as well. So now we're going to go and set up our first of many dodgy fogs out here. And there we go. And just like that, we could go and dodge around a little bit while this Bonetail tries to go for her attacks. And unfortunately, we did not land out on that perfectly. Aw, and unfortunately, no dizzy. That would have been nice. Okay, so currently right now, where are we at for HP? Because I know that we wanted to do the towel log with Bonetail here. So we're technically around at 121 right now. Slowly starting to make our way to the end part here. Alright, so here we go. Putting on that lip lock. Lip lock is going to be a very nice good thing out here for Flurry. And there we go, just like that. Make sure that we just keep on sucking up the HP as we go along here. There we go. Now we went and dodged it. And after a little bit of some time here within this said battle, we are almost done with this guy. Come on, lock it up there perfectly. Good. And let's see. And it looks like, yep, another one of those sleepy times out here. Well, now let's go and try to make sure that we do another normal jump. Wow, and we are almost done. Unfortunately, I did go and waste off on that last Jelly Ultra, so I have literally no other moves afterwards, but all or nothing here. Let's do the jump. There we go, and it does for the 6, and Bonetail is done. No more other bosses. The well, actually not the penultimate, but the ultimate boss is now gone. And look at that, 999 for the clear bonus right there. I almost said 9,999. That is not even exactly what that number is. Wow, and all we got was just like 1 star point out of all that? Come on, man. There should have at least been a little bit more. That's so depressing. After that long type of fight, you would probably realize that we should at least get like 4 out of those type of big huge star points. At least get like 60. Like, come on, man. But nope. Unfortunately, we get ourselves, well, fortunately enough, we get a really nice good badge, return postage badge, which that would have been really nice to go and have later on within like the Shadow Queen. But anyways, we're going to end things off here for today. See you guys in the next one. And of course, peace.